welcome. We are the Moneymakers. My name is Ariel St. Germain, and this is the rest of our team. Introduce everyone. Our team has been working hard on this presentation in Animals in Captivity. We included a lot of clips and pictures so you can fully understand the reasons we want change. Cam will start us off giving you guys a background and the motive for our topic. Enjoy.
We chose to talk about how animals living in captivity isn't fair to the animals. The animals that are put into captivity are not always injured, but are captured from their environment. Not for their health, but for the entertainment of people. These animals suffer many symptoms from being trapped in captivity. Some animals die from the situations they are put in, others are severely injured. These entertainment ways need to be stopped because they are harming the animals more than they are helping them. This quote demonstrates how the animals may not have a voice, but we do. Now I would pass it to Adam to discuss the misconceptions of zoos in depth.
Go.
There's a lot of common misconceptions about zoos today. In captivity, animals are actually bored, cramped, lonely, and deprived of all control of their lives, contrary to what the zoos try to make people believe. And it's far from their natural homes. They don't make much of an effort to make the animals feel at home or like their natural habitats. Also, the living conditions are often considered to be dismal. The animals are often confined to tiny cages and small spaces that are filthy and just inhabitable for animals.
The top left picture in this slide is SeaWorld San Diego's parking lot. It shows the difference in size between the orca containments and the parking lot. Where in that little area circled in blue is where 7 orca whales are being held in relation to the size of the parking lot. Originally, this picture was found on Twitter and all of social media with the caption, "SeaWorld cares this much more about cars than killer whales." You can see in all of their parks that the size of containment and parking lots is drastically different.
Also, in regards to the animal suffering, some zoos do not have the resources to properly take care of their animals. So whether it's they're understaffed or one example we have here is in 2013, the National Zoo in Washington, D.C., 3 animals died, and one of the zookeepers was attacked by a zebra. One of the deaths of the animals was caused from improper nutrition, so they're not staffing the right people to take care of these animals, to provide them with the nutrition and the proper diets that they need to live and sustain life. The proper way to do it would be having nutritional specialists come and horticulturists come to provide diets for the animals and to ensure that they're getting what they need. We saw that in San Diego Zoo, they provide a horticulturist who provides 16 different types of bamboo for one of the pandas that they have there that it needs that bamboo to survive. And that's it. So now we're going to go on to the video of a whale suffering.
Through our research, the team discovered an interview with a past orca whale trainer. He discussed the process of separating a calf from their mother after they stopped nursing. The clip we are about to show is devastating. It involves an orca whale from SeaWorld who was separated from their calf. Just listen to the uncommon vocalizations in the clip.
Those are not your whales. You know, you love them and you think, I'm the one that touches them, feeds them, keeps them alive, gives them the care that they need. They're not your whales. They own them. Kasaka and Takara were very close. Kasaka was the mother, Takara is the calf. Takara was special to me. They were inseparable. When they separated Kasaka and Takara, it was to take Takara to Florida. Once Takara had already been stretchered out of the pool, put on the truck, driven to the airport, Kasaka continued to make vocals that had never been heard before. They brought in the senior research scientist to analyze the vocals. They were long-range vocals. She was trying something that no one had even heard before, looking for Takara. That's heartbreaking. How can anyone look at that and think that that is morally acceptable? It's not. It is not okay.
Many support zoos based on the idea that they are critical to the study of endangered animals. In fact, more money is spent on creating alluring zoo exhibits than on conservation, rehab, and habitats. David Hancock, a former zoo director of 30 years, once told National Geographic that he estimated that only 3% of the zoo's budget actually goes toward conservation. Another important fact is that 40% of city zoos' operating expenses is provided by government funds. The Seattle Times actually did a study in 2013 that showed the success rate of breeding elephants to be extremely low, and the infant mortality rate to be at only 40%.
So who's doing the government role?
Okay, so for the government's role, the Department of Agriculture currently licensed 2,400 animal exhibitors, of which only 212 are members of the AZA, an organization which requires high standards of animal care, science, and conservation. While conceding that zoos have become more proactive and benevolent in their efforts, critics still feel that good zoos are a minority. Among the 2,400 animal enclosures licensed by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, only 212 are under the strict regulatory umbrella of the American Zoo and Aquarium Association. There are 2,188 that are not.
Now we'll discuss how zoochosis and antidepressants affect the animals living. Animals that are put into captivity are said to be happy, but they aren't really happy. They are sad because they don't have the environment that they once had when they were at home. They are also separated from their families or packs, which makes them very depressed and changes their actions. The zoochosis aspect is used to describe how the animals also suffer from psychological effects and psychosis. This is not a way to treat animals that are defenseless and can't protect themselves. This video will give you a perspective of the animals' pain and suffering that they go through.
Let's see if the bear's still walking in circles. It's still walking in circles.
So the current system of animal care in captivity has to change in zoos and aquariums around the world, as is deplorable as you can see. In order for the animals to live better lives, we need changes in the industry, such as stopping the capture, removal of animals from the wild for profit and entertainment purposes, and the public viewing and shows of animals currently in captivity, help rehabilitate and nurture those in captivity already, and help them transition back to the natural habitat if possible, which also includes shifting focus from entertainment towards rehabilitation. Enforce more stringent government guidelines and efforts to ensure facilities are being used for the purposes of care, preservation, and conservation, and use resources and funds for preservation, not entertainment.
Now that you've had a chance to learn all about zoos and aquariums, now it's time for you to learn about how you can help. The most critical way and crucial way for you to help is to boycott zoos and aquariums, and to encourage your family and friends to do the same. Do some research about the local facilities in your area. Determine if they're helping animals, and if they are, support them by donating to them or volunteering your time. Give animals a voice. Protest, use traditional media and social media, raise awareness, and work to make change in the current regulations.
That was